Hi guys, I'm a little bit excited at the moment because I've managed to get one of my favourite models for the Night Goblins, for my Night Goblin army from Forge World. It came out not long ago, and when I saw it, I knew I had to have one. So this is the Night Goblin Squig Gobba, which just a cool name, but I've shortened it further into the Spitty Squig because it spits squigs at people. This model is going to be a rock clobber in my army. Because obviously I'm not using any Forge World rules, but I thought you'd like to see it kind of unbagged so you can see it all. So first of all, let's have a look at the actual sheet itself. So it's from Warhammer Forge, which is the Warhammer arm of Forge World, and here is what the wonderful Spitty Squig looks like. He's going to be called Spitty, I think. You've got a couple of really cool characters in there as well, and as you can see, it's spitting squigs. Some of the squigs look really unhappy as well, which is awesome. The squig is tied down. They've sent me a base as well, and it's got some chains. The guy's sitting on top with a little telescope. So let's have a look. Let's dig it open. So my first bit, my favourite bit, is the squig itself. So it's got a nice kind of kind of look on it. That was my phone. So it's got a kind of pooey kind of spitting look as it's gobbing these squigs. That's really cool. Weirdly, it also kind of looks like it's singing. So take with that as you will, really. So we've got, that's the main body. Then we've got, let's have a look. There's the base. I think that's the new kind of monster base that Games Workshop is doing. I kind of like that. It's got the flying stands in it as well. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. My other favourite bit of this kit is this model here. Let's bring him up to the camera. And here's a beautifully detailed goblin hanging on to possibly one of the most upset looking squigs in the world. I absolutely love it. It's just kind of like, oh my god, I'm gonna die! All in one little round face. Look at him, look how cute he is. So absolutely love it. It's going to be awesome. Let's have a look what we got else. So that's a fat leg with like a manacle around it. Cool, I like it. Tell you what, guys, the crispness of this model, really nice. There's not a great deal of mismoulding at all from what I can see. I've not spotted any. There's a couple of mould lines, but then again, it's a model. What do you expect? There's the other fat leg. It's quite a chubby squig, I've got to be honest. It looks a little chubby. So that is the goblin with the prodder, so to speak. That's the one that's kind of jabbing at the squig to make it spit, I think. Let's have a look. We've actually got some squigs being gobbed. There we go. Just kind of like, what I think is really cool is they've even kind of got the wind effect of it being caught in the in a slipstream of actually being spat really fast, which is really cool. So that's one bit of the spit. I haven't quite decided what colour to do the spit yet, if that makes sense, the kind of the gooiness. I love models that can make you laugh when you look at them, and this is the other part of the spit, and that squig is just really quite upset about everything that's going on. Oh my god, I've been spat. So that's gonna go. That's gonna go on there. That looks really cool. There's the little dude sitting on top with a telescope, obviously stolen off a dwarf. And again, he's kneeling on the top of that squig rather than sitting on it, which, as I commented on the command kind of set, is a much nicer option rather than kind of just straddling this squig. Now, the only bit I'm slightly knocked off about, and I suppose it's kind of inevitable, is they've got these chain bits here, kind of, it's a peg with a chain attached to it, and unfortunately the chains have snapped. Now, in all fairness to Forge World, it is a very delicate kit, so I'm not overly surprised. I'm just a little bit kind of but at the same time, I don't know if you can see that, but that is a beautifully detailed chain. Come on, there we go. Considering how small that is, if you compare that to my thumbnail, that's absolutely wonderful. So kudos to the sculptor. That is a beautiful piece of artwork rendered in model form. Fantastic stuff. So a little bit of repair work to do, but you know what? I've had worse frames before to work on, so not so bad. Got a flaming brand there by the look of it. I think it's a flaming brand. It's either that or a mop. I can't decide. We've got the Prodder. Oh, cool. The Prodder is actually a little crooked moon. It's a little bit bent. I'm tempted, you know, to keep it that bent because that's very goblin-y. But we'll see. I might straighten that. I don't know. What else we got? That is holding a squig. I'll dig the squig out hopefully in a second, but it's literally holding the squig by the nose. It's holding like a bowling ball, so 2 fingers in the eye sockets and 1 up the nose. So let's see. Ah yes, here's the model for that. I love this. It's absolutely awesome. This particularly wicked looking goblin has just got 2 fingers up this squig's nose. It's absolutely brilliant. So that's going to look really cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing how these look when they're painted, because the shaman came up really nicely when he got finished. So that's going to be really exciting to do. Another piece of chain mount. As I say, they both snapped, but they're fixable. So it's going to be quite weak, but they're not pressure bearing or weight bearing joints, so that's okay. And then what else? We've got another chain. That's the broken one. There we go. As I said, it's the level of and crispness of this model, guys, quite astonishing. Very nice. And then finally, whoops, try not to throw that on the floor, is our foremost spitted squig. Just brilliant comical expressions on the squig's faces. Fantastic. So that is the Spitty Squig. That is Spitty the Squig. And I'm going to get him done when I've got these guys done, and probably my next batch of 30 goblins. So he's going to take a little bit of waiting, but he's going to be part of my next 500 points for my Night Goblin army, which I'll bring to you soon. Cheers, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I love this kit. Really cool. And I'm looking forward to getting it built as a kind of reward for getting all these guys done at the back. So, as I say, if you want to see some more in-depth pictures of what I'm working on, or ask me any questions, or just generally have a chat with me, head over to my Facebook page. The link's going to be down below. And yeah, and you'll see some more stuff coming soon for my Black Legion, for my Night Goblins, and at some point for my Iron Warriors too, which would be awesome. Right, take it easy, guys. Cheers for watching, and I'll speak to you later. Bye bye.